Coming up on the next episode. Good morning, YouTube. Almost 9 o'clock here on this Friday. We are watching a live shot of the Shelter Island ferry. I searched this morning for something else to watch. Not too many places are active. I don't know why that is, but they just aren't. So we're watching the ferry unload the traffic from the other side, and the other ferry is busy taking traffic from this side over to the other side. So busy, busy, busy. Not much going on here. You guys probably been following the events of my shop area, which was not exciting at all, but it is what it is. I do have the light up now. I think it's in a position where it's going to stay, and I think the next thing I'm going to work on in there is emptying that box out. I've already began getting the MFP out of the box and assembling that to the bench area and trying to put it together and put it out of the way. In other words, basically just getting it up there and put it back up on the bench and where it goes and keep it out of the way that way. So that's the idea for right now, and like I said, it's probably just not going to happen very quickly because, to tell you the truth, I'm not in the mood to do it. I don't know. It's just one of those things where, this time of the year, I know the sun is shining today. You guys can't see that here, but it is out there shining on my car. I can see it out there. And, like I said, it's not totally bad, but it's below freezing here, so it's not exactly warm. I don't have the... I wanted to get that little heater fixed so I could put that back under the bench there and warm my legs up, and that just seems to warm me up all over, when I get warm down there like that, and it's just, makes a big difference. But I don't have that fixed yet, so I want to kind of doing a kind of a double take in there as far as trying to get two things done at once. One is to get that box kind of emptied out so I can move it out of the way, and the other is to get that heater up there on the bench and working on it. And so trying to kind of do two different things at once, and that's how that's going to go. I got I started to say text, but actually it was an email from Indiana Department of Health or whatever it is, who's in charge of the COVID-19 vaccine shots, things like that. And it looks like I am in line on Monday at 12:50 p.m. to go get my shot, my vaccine. And so that's good, I guess. I am going to get it. I don't know exactly where I'm going. I know it's at the hospital, but I don't know exactly where. The hospital is pretty big. It's I've heard level 3, but I don't really know where at level 3. Now they've got a new parking garage, which you can do. You can go in there and get in that way. I don't know that that's the easiest way, but anyway, that's what I've heard. I probably will. That's on Monday, so that's a few days away. And like I said, you give me a little time to figure out where I'm going, and I want to get that done. And I just kind of want to get that done and out of the way, and not have to worry about that anymore. And I don't know that that's going to be the end-all, cure-all for the coronavirus, but it's a step in the right direction, I suppose. So that's about all I can say about that. Not much going on here in 3D print land. My daughter, I talked to her, and I was talking about the 3D printer, and she said, yeah. She said, so what can you print? And I told her, and she's a Barbie fanatic as far as she loves Barbie things, and so I said, yeah, I could probably print up some little, doll furniture or something like that. And so she looked at some images on one of the 3D printing design sites and came up with a few ideas, and so I printed a couple of those up, and those seem to be working out pretty good. The only problem with those is, when you print them, they're only going to be in gray, because my printer's loaded with gray filament right now, and so it does work out. I'll try to put a shot in here of the one of the things I printed out was a little sunglasses stand with some, or not sunglasses, but glasses stand, and with some glasses on it, and so I'll show you that, and so that's gonna be on here. And like I said, the other thing was I printed up was I forget now what it was. Oh, hangers. She wanted hangers for Barbie's clothes, and the first one she gave me wasn't available, and so I come up with another one, and I may put a picture of those in as well and show you those, but nothing spectacular, but just shows that we've been doing a little printing. Nothing like Greg's doing. He showed his gears off yesterday. I don't know how many people saw that, but that was pretty kind of neat. Where he had them spinning with the drill there and everything. It was neat. So like I said, there's just no end to the things you can print with a 3D printer. I mean, it's just unreal. I mean, that's all you can say. Ferries are pretty quick there. It looks like they've already went across and back with that one load there and come back with another. Of course, I don't know how active they are as far as if this goes on all day like this. I mean, anytime you go to an island, I guess it's the only way of getting across, unless they've got a bridge, of course, but I don't think they do here. So, anywho, people having to come and go and come, and you know how that goes. It's just always something. But looks like an active area. I did find another 5-way intersection. I think it was in Martha's Vineyard area, and I was going to put that up, but it wasn't very smooth. It would lock up every once in a while, so I thought, well, I'll just do this one here because it's a smooth running, stream and everything. So it looks like their traffic going this way is not as much as coming back the other way. It looks like we've only got 2 or 3 vehicles on there going the other way, so it looks like it's pretty much, I don't know about full, but got quite a few vehicles on there, so interesting to watch. I've rode across some ferries in my life. Probably the one I've rode the most was the one going across the Ohio River, and I can't think of the name of it. Anderson Ferry is what it was. And I've rode that a few times and crossed there. That comes out basically around Hebron, Kentucky, and that's around the airport. So I guess if you were looking to get to the airport a little quicker than you could around the expressway, going around that way, you probably could take the ferry. I don't know that it's still in operation. Last time I was up that way it was, so I don't know if it still is or not. But again, that's a lot of people go that way to get to the airport, I guess. And so anyway, I always thought it was interesting the way these guys travel these boats. They go downstream on this side and then go upstream the other side. It's kind of weird the way they do it. I'm sure they know about the currents and things like that as far as which is the best way to go and stuff. But so it's kind of interesting. So anyway, not much going on. I don't know what's coming up yet. Probably nothing. I don't know what it is about this time of the year. Just don't feel like doing anything, and I'm cold sitting here. I'm sitting here underneath my heated throw, and it's on the second level, medium setting, which is plenty warm, but I'm cold. Don't know what these guys are doing, but they're doing something. Must be loading something to the truck there. Interesting. So, anyway, but like I said, I don't feel like doing anything when I'm cold. I even in bed, I get under my blankets, and it takes a little while to get warm, you know, with that, even with the heated blanket. And of course, after I get in there and stay in there a while, I get warm and stay nice and warm and get toasty and whatever, and that's good. But it just takes a while to get that to that point, and so I don't know, just weird. So I guess I've got loaded up and moving out now. While the other ferry loads up. Busy, busy, busy. People going everywhere. Don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. And the other one's ferry's coming back now across the. I don't know if this is a river or the ocean or what this is. I guess probably more like the ocean than a river, but a body of water. We do know that. Anything else going on? I can't think of anything. I tell you what, it's been, I watched Bill's flapping video. I think even Bill's slowed down a little bit as far as, of course, now he had a lot of snow to deal with. Thankfully, we haven't had that. That was one of the things I wanted to do on this video, was not to have something snowy. I mean, there's a little snow there, you can see it there, but overall, there's not much snow there. So, because I know people are getting tired of snow. I know I am. And so, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. I was just trying to find where the other ferry's at. I can't, is it across the other side? Must be. I thought it was out in the middle of the water, but I guess it wasn't. Unless it took off downstream. Anyway, the snow is just kind of a bummer. We had that snow here the other night, and it didn't last too long. It was here, probably gone the next afternoon when the sun came out, and then the rains came and things like that. It doesn't stay long. So anyway, that's like I said, the sun's looking nice and inviting out there, but I'm not really sure what the temperature is. I guess I could look on my phone. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe. Must have got my nap in. I got up about 7 this morning. A little before 7. 24 degrees. That's not warm. Supposed to get up to 35 today, according to this. That's not warm either. I guess February is not a warm month. I was just thinking about that. March, you start thinking about, let's get a little bit warmer, you know, and you kind of get out of that. I know the groundhog saw its shadow and all that stuff, but I don't put much faith in that. And besides, I never did understand why people even talk about that as much as they do, because it's supposed to be 6 more weeks of bad weather if he sees his shadow. Well, if the alternative to that is a month and a half, that's 6 weeks. So I don't know. I don't know about that. That's just I see the ferry coming back now. So yeah, that's just weird. Now we've got a little bit more traffic going across. Looks like. I guess it varies during the day. You know, this and that, everything else. So here goes a bird. But anyway, that's I don't put much stock in. That's just a big, big thing for them in Philadelphia, or not Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, or whatever. But I was going to use the cam there at Steamtown, where where Bob lives, Scranton, but it was just pure snow and really wasn't much going on. I kind of like to find something with some action. You know what I'm saying? Just and I would have settled on that 5-way intersection, Martha's Vineyard, but again, it was just the video wasn't smooth at all. It would go smooth for a minute or two, and then lock up, and then I just don't care for stuff like that. I like it to be nice and smooth, like you're there, and that's the way this is. So again, you know, a lot of the places where you go to look for cameras like this don't exist, or they don't. They're out of service or whatever. So I don't know if that's just a winter thing or what, but you know, I was trying to find another roundabout. You know, it was like as good as that one in Derry, but and that one was still active and going well. But I thought, well, I would do something a little bit different. I was going to go out west, but everything was dark out that way. It was too early when I was looking, I guess, and the sun hadn't got quite out there far enough. Texas has got quite a few cams. I was going to try to find something in Indiana, but they don't have that much. So, you know, Kentucky has a few. So, like I said, I'll try to find something a little bit more interesting for next Friday. And I was going to do this last night while I was sitting here basically doing nothing. And I got sidetracked doing nothing. So I didn't do it. But I will try this time to basically find something a little bit more action-y, I guess. Not that this is not action. I mean, it's been going, you know, steadily since we did this. But I gotta move my, what do you call it? If I don't move my cursor, the thing will stay up there all the time. Kind of ruins the illusion. Not that anybody thinks I'm sitting here with a camera watching this, but like I say, there's not much going on really. Not a great flap at all. I understand that, but is what it is, as I like to say. Slowed down quite a bit on the, like I said, on the 3D printing. I haven't really had much call to print anything else. I don't know. You kind of go through and print everything that you can think of, and then you start trying to think up things just like the Barbie things, and you know that's not real good. So anyway, like I say, is what it is. There goes one of the other ferry going out now. They keep a pretty smooth operation going here, I will say that. So, keeps traffic flowing. That's what it's all about, you know, keeping that traffic flowing. But that's a cold job. I mean, I know it's cold anyway. You know, on that water, it has to be a little bit even colder. Well, there's a big truck. That's another thing. You think all the weight that's on them ferries, you think, how do they float like that? Of course, you know, the big tankers and the big freight, you know, iron haulers and things like that, they stay afloat usually. But, you know, I guess it's just the way it works. It's buoyancy. I guess they have a lot of, it's kind of like airplanes, you know, how do they stay up in the air, you know? But it's all science. So, all right, we're filling them up here. Guy's leaving. He says, I can't take it anymore. He's cold. He didn't want to stay out there in that cold. Must be getting his lunch or something. Of course, it's not lunchtime. It is breakfast time, though. I didn't get my noodles this time. I don't know. I didn't say too much about it, but my grocery shopping experience this last time was not the greatest. I had selected. They didn't have any in my box noodles, my normal ramen noodles that I get. I usually get a box of beef or a box of chicken, and they didn't have either one of those. So I just tried to fill in some of the. They have loose packs as well as the big packs. So I tried to fill in with those, and everything I chose, as far as ramen noodles was concerned, was out of stock. Uh, I guess that's just the sign of the times or whatever. You figure people are eating cheaper, and I went ahead and bought just the condensed noodle soup. They have that great value. I think it's not that expensive, but more expensive than the ramen noodles, obviously. But like I said, did that, and then I bought some bean soup as well, and I bought some burritos. I selected two different burrito types, and one was out of stock. It's kind of interesting. The one they said was out of stock is the one I got. I think it was beef and the bean or whatever they call it, but that one was said it was out of stock, but yet it was the other one I didn't get, so I don't know. Also, I did feel kind of bad. The last time I had went time before this, I thought I was missing one of my items in the what do you call it? Turns out that it was in the car all along, and I had looked really good, I thought, in the car because it turned over things and it wasn't there. But this time when I unloaded the groceries, I guess it had worked its way out from underneath wherever it was at. I found it. It was some of those banana twin little Debbie cakes. So that was in there. So I did get that, and I got it for free basically because I got a refund for it too. So, but anyway, not a big deal. Probably wouldn't kill Walmart at whatever it was for $1 or whatever. So like I say, but like I said, the rest of the food was pretty much there. I've been getting the Tyson Southern Fried Chicken. I think it's called tenderloins or whatever they are. So those have been pretty good. I get that. I get some garlic bread. I get some. I've got broccoli and mixed vegetables this time. I need some. I don't eat enough vegetables, but I did this time. Got both broccoli and mixed vegetables and frozen. And usually a frozen pack will last me for 3 meals. And so we do that, and then I got the little individual. I can't remember the brand name, but they're mashed potatoes where you just add water and put it in the microwave, and they're ready to go. So they're only 88 cents a piece. So got 5 or 6 of those, and like I said, I have pretty good suppers. And then I got some Skyline chili as well, and so that was good. So anyway, that's about all I've done there as far as the food's concerned. So anywho, that's that, and like I say, I think we have watched this long enough, or I have talked long enough. Haven't said much of a word really, but we got to see some action here, big action. Nobody fell into the water or anything like that, but I guess that's a good thing. So. Anywho, I'm going to let you guys go, and you guys all have a great, great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.